Hello everyone, we are back with more Clash Royale League Asia action. Here are the 5 good games from CRL Asia Week 4. We start with AHQ Esports Club against Detonation Gaming in the decisive Set 3. Rooted at the bottom of the table with 0 wins, AHQ Esports Club dropped the first set, but was able to rely on Shaka, who appears to be back at his best, to help secure their first victory of the season. In Game 1, Shaka traded his tower by switching lanes with his balloon after his opponent Ku played the Mega Minion and Electric Wizard. Both are counters to the hard-hitting air unit on the left lane. Both players went on back and forth, but Shaka was having a hard time defending due to the lack of ground units against Ku's Double Prince Giant deck. However, the Taiwanese player was able to capitalize on Ku's poorly timed Zap spell. He predicted and destroyed the Electro Wizard with a fireball to finish off the game spectacularly with the balloon. Next, we have Fav Gaming versus the only undefeated team in the league, Bren Esports. However, the Filipino team fell for the first time, no thanks to Kensameshi's incredible play against Jai. As the Japanese player went for a lava loon push, he was able to unleash a great fireball towards Jai's minions. That push was enough for Kensameshi to win the game, but his defensive play was absolutely brilliant. Kensameshi played a tombstone to distract Jai's first balloon, and due to the fast cycle nature of Jai's deck, he was able to play his second balloon shortly after, but was immediately pulled by yet another tombstone. Kensameshi wrapped up the win as Jai suffered a rare defeat. Chaos Theory is struggling to build on their win from Week 2, but will be encouraged by the incredible game played by JTV against Pono Sports' Reiki Jones. The first game of the match was hanging in the balance as they entered double elixir time, with all 4 Princess Towers left with less than 400 HP. JTV defended valiantly, but his tower fell to a fireball. He returned the favor with 3 seconds left on the clock. JTV was able to zap Reiki Jones's Hog Rider and bought a precious extra second for his balloon to knock the tower down and allow us to breathe again. Whew. Bren Esports was reeling from their Day 1 defeat and was able to come back strongly against Pono Sports. In the first game of the match, Jai was lagging far behind in terms of tower damage, but kept his cool to use his Golem to protect his Night Witch from Tengod's Mega Minion. The Night Witch deserves the Best Supporting Actress award by clearing everything played by Tengod intended to fight the Golem. The 4 bats spawned after her death and helped his Mega Minion to deal the final blow to the tower to cap off an incredible reversal. After finally scoring against Detonation Gaming, the reinvigorated AHQ Sports Club's player Kongshe took on Fav Gaming's new player, Danny. Kongshe went off meta by playing Mirror Goblin Barrel that counters Danny's deck. Knowing Danny will be forced to use the log to defend the Goblin Barrel, Kongshe played 2 consecutive barrels, followed by a perfectly timed arrow that took out Danny's Goblin Gang, leaving the goblins to mow down the tower with their nasty knife. Now let's take a look at the current standings in CRL Asia. After dominating the Korean teams in Week 3, the Japanese team struggled to repeat the feat against the Southeast Asian teams as both divisions settled for 4 wins apiece. No changes for the Japan division, however. GameWith was the only team to not suffer a defeat against SEA teams, and will now lead the previously tied Pono Sports by 1 win. AHQ Esports Club enjoyed the biggest game this week as they moved 5 places up on the overall ranking and leapfrogged Chaos Theory in the Southeast Asia division. Bren Esports is no longer undefeated, but they will remain at the top of the division. The Korea division was not involved in Week 4. Their standing stays the same. And here are the upcoming interdivision matches in CRL Asia Week 5. Sandbox was the only Korea Division team to come home from Japan with a win, despite being at the bottom of the overall ranking. Will they be able to produce another shock result against Bren Esports? Let's find out on Friday. AHQ Esports Club is currently 2 wins out of 2 against non-SEA teams. Can they make it 3 out of 3 against the top Korean team, led by the formidable X-Bow master Kingzone Dragon X on Saturday? On Sunday, a thrilling encounter of Bren Esports and Kingzone Dragon X will no doubt be the biggest match of the season so far. Bragging rights are up for grabs, and both teams will want a win to solidify their position in the rankings. That's all from us for Week 4. Stay tuned for more Clash Royale League Asia action.